Welcome back to WigginsTV. I'm your host, Worldwide S.WigginsTV. I'm back with another episode of what? Hood Legends. Today we gonna be talking about Killer Rob from 6'5" Menlo crib. But we gonna switch it up a little bit today. I'm gonna have his homie. So if you remember my last couple Forgotten Hoods of LA episodes, you remember I had my boy Baby Dog from Menlo's break down a few old hoods, hustler or tagger crews to the best of his memory. So today, since he knew Killer Rob personally, I figure I'm gonna let him, speak on the legend himself. But I know some of y'all like the way I might break it down a little bit better and y'all prefer hearing it that way. So I'm gonna just say a few words. So, Killer Rob was a real beast in the streets, a real stepper. If you a part of an LA gang, he was like one of them big homies that's gonna take you to the back to see what you made of. He was gonna take you, to what some call the back of the buildings or the Thunderdome or Gladiator School or, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. But Killer Rob was gonna make sure you knew how to squabble. He made sure you was ready and prepared to hit the county or YA or get out with an enemigo back in them days. Cause, back in those days, you could still run into a Smigo or catch your head up. It's not like today where everybody just shooting faces, you feel me? So he also had an impeccable knockout record cause he had a wobble and he was a real fighter. He had a little wobble. He was a real fighter. And plus, he was a allegedly, you feel me? Now, what can you take away from a reputable from the hood that could really fight and put in work? You gotta salute him. And on that note, I'm gonna let Baby Dog give you the rundown because he had his run-ins with him and that's his homie. So go on and take over and he can expound more on his legacy.
Little Killer Rob, man, straight legend, man. He used to tell me all the time, he used to tell me my real name, my government name. I ain't gonna put it out there, but he used to always tell me I was gonna be from the hood. I got uncles and nephews and my big brother from the hood, my big cousin. He used to always tell me, you gonna be next, you know what I mean? And when it happened, he was, he was right there front and center, like, yeah, I told you you was gonna get put on. And after I got put on, he was one of the big homies that made you fight other little niggas. You had to fight other little from the hood or you got put on. And back in them days, a couple niggas was from the hood, but they didn't have what it takes to be over there. He was like one of the generals to make sure it's not a fight. When you couldn't fight, he made sure that you kept on fighting so you up your skills, you know what I mean? So, and you said no, you're going to get DP and you wasn't allowed back over there, you know what I mean? It wasn't always never a whole lot of us, you know what I mean? But and just like the homie J Bus said on one song, we got a rapper named J Bus from the hood. He said we're surrounded by all enemies and we're in the middle. Us in the 6'7s. You know what I mean? 6'7s is they Menlo's 6'7. So we in the middle. You know what I mean? We surrounded. And every set that we got beef with is deeper than us. You know what I mean? So we was small, but back to Lil Killer though. I'm out of subject. Back to Lil Killer, man. He had a good scrap hand. He used to love wearing SF hats, like back in the day. I don't know. It's not really like it's still like that for right now. Right now to this day, because back in the day we used to wear the San Francisco Giants hat for 6'5", and the 7 Folds wear the same hat. So that was, you know what I mean. And he used to go over there across Florence and wear them hats because niggas 7 Fold that was so deep, and that's how he used to catch slipping by wearing by wearing either the Ace hat or the 7 Fold hat, but it was really the 6'5" hat. You know what I mean? So yeah, Lil Killer Rob is a legend, man. It was unfortunate how he got set up and killed this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, he a legend. He gonna always be remembered. Love him. Instead of that he was a rider. He had a good scrap hand. He stayed with his curls stayed dripping. He stayed clean with fly ass 501 jeans back in the day. That's what he used to wear. He used to wear the jeans with no laces, or sometimes he'd wear it with the blue laces, and fresh white t-shirt. You know what I mean? He started with hand bones or some type of medallion around his neck. You know what I mean? I think baby mama was from early 5 or something. So he was a real killer, man. His name was he lived up to his name. You know what I mean? Big Killer was the killer, the big homie Art. He passed away a couple years back from disease or something like that. You know what I mean? He had some type of disease and Baby Killer Rob. You know what I mean? Belize homie. Hector. You know what I mean? Homie Hector, Baby Killer, he got stabbed in the eye. I think the Hoover stabbed him while he was locked up or something. So he lost the eye, like the homie, like the little interview that you had a couple days ago with the homegirl from I Know. We got a homie that's like that, you know what I mean? That lost his eye and said, Baby Killer Rob. So, but as far as Lil Killer, man, he a legend. You know what I mean? He up there with the big homie Top Dollar. He was a rider. MRP, we got the homie Blue. You know what I mean? He was a tiger, but he ended up turning a pimp / drug dealer. And I know he a legend from over there. You know what I mean? We just lost a legend a couple weeks ago. The big homie Big Kato, he lost some type of disease he had in the brain. We just lost him. So we lost a lot of soldiers, man, and he was one of them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it will be missed.
Tomorrow we gonna start season 5 of Forgotten Hoods of LA. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. And hey, go on and make sure you subscribe to my second page, man. It's right here. I'm out of here. Wiggins!